All right. Nope, I don't want to view it in a browser. I want to get a share link. All right. Give me a second to get everything set up, and then we will continue with we're actually starting on this one. This new box. I have a set of blade guards already. So we're going to be building 3 miscellaneous ones. So no sergeant because I built. I know it's kind of hard to see because of the glare, but I built the center one already for my first set. So we're going to be doing this second set for my extra squad of 3. I'm just trying to get share links out for everybody. All right. Well, with that, we're gonna start. Get this box open, and should be relatively short. These guys are pretty simple and easy to put together. A lot of them are kind of like in their really big or done states already, so should be a single stream without the need for anything extra, and then we'll move on from there after, depending on how long this runs for. May do something else. But we'll see. We'll start with it. The biggest thing is figuring out what version I want to do, because there's a lot of versions. These guys have a lot of variation, and it's awesome to see. So we'll start off. I need to actually glue these down. Is there magnets that like this is also a magnet strip, I believe, or it's supposed to keep them together, and they're like shittily glued down, but I need to get some actual glue to get these guys to stop falling on me. But yeah, as it falls again. Yeah, so that's my, I believe that's my sergeant, and we're not gonna, I don't think we're doing. Does not give us the choice. Do we? Is this? Yeah, we'll figure it out. It's no big deal. All right, so starting off, we have 19 and 17. It's not that. It's 3, 17. So Dogs in the background doing dog things. Let's see. And there's 19. Oh, that worked a lot better than. Worked really well. Let's see. Can we? Feel like this. I can't tell if this feels like too. See if I can get a little bit closer, so that y'all aren't as far away. Just then, fucking camera feels like it starts getting in the way. So go out a little bit. See, I might be able to do something about it. Oh, we're moving. Let's see. Go over here. Oh. I wish I could. There's not much I can do. Because without with the extra camera, but it's okay. I think this is good. I can make sure I try to keep it over here so it doesn't get in the way as much. All right, I'm actually going to be switching out this blade. I thought this one might work, but I think it's too far. Yeah, those are the same length. There we go. Man, it's hot in my house tonight. God damn. Oh, dogs are about to start. Maybe. I can hear Sage thinking about it. Well, of course, now the mic's in the way. Oh, that cut deeper than I was expecting. You just gonna have a little dink in the shin. Let's see, so as I literally put it under the mic or where the camera is, I'm actually gonna move. I think I'm gonna move the camera back up to where it was. I feel like that, like even though there's like I can do this, and then a majority of the I feel like this is good. Excuse me. All right, so now let's see. Trying to remember. I think because this isn't my. I will say I hate how they fucking put this one together. How they label this one. Okay, so 1 and then 2, 3. Okay. I think I'm gonna have this one doing the cleaning of his blade. Because if I remember correctly, I believe this is the sergeant I could be wrong. Where's his shield? Because I know the sergeant's shield gets I think this is the sergeant's shield, but I don't think it really matters because he's not going to be a sergeant. He's just not gonna get that one. Um, I think I'm gonna have him cleaning the blade, just holding it like this. So yeah, we'll be doing that one. So I'm actually gonna split these apart. I need you. What the fuck? $68. Okay, 70. Okay, no, I was reading. I was reading wrong. Okay, I got confused. So 33, 32. Found it. We'll give that a second to kind of cure itself. Um, I know. I kind of use these streams as a way of talking a lot about Warhammer stuff. So sorry if you are tired of me giving updates on what Horus Heresy book I'm in or on, but I just finished Descent of Angels. Um, it was that was an interesting one. Kind of a it was a much different feel than some of the previous ones. Mostly because it's not like following, you know, what's going on with the beginning of the heresy and stuff like that. I'm gonna move this over here a little bit. It's not really following the beginning of the heresy. It's more like a real like flashback from when Lion, you know, is discovered in Caliban, and you know all the Caliban stuff. So it was a very interesting book. A lot shorter than I was expecting. It was only about 280 pages of actual content, and yeah. So finish with Descent of Angels. I'm really curious to see how that kind of pans out. So I am now starting Legion, which is about the Alpha Legion. And I kind of guessed a bit before it happened, because it was talking like I'm literally on the second chapter, but the first chapter's going and it's talking about some humans and it's like, oh yeah. I'm like, so when's the Alpha Legion Astartes gonna show up and be like, I'm Alfarius? And then like not even 3 pages later is when it happened. I'm like, oh, called it. Let's go. Oh, I just realized I skipped a part. 21 and 20. All right, well, better to remember it now than to remember it, you know, near the end. But yeah, the Descent of Angels book was really good. Reading about, you know, Caliban, seeing a world pre Imperium where it's like going to be like a normal, you know, world that will be taken over at some point by the Imperium. Was really cool, and the ending was really sad. Just because, you know, the main character we'd been following for the entire time ends up getting sent back to Caliban by the Lion. And the Lion's second in command also gets sent back with them. And it was pretty sad to kind of see. I'm curious. I'm assuming we'll go back to them at some point, or at least I hope. It'd be weird to have a entire book basically dedicated to a character that never shows up again in the Horus Heresy stuff. But I guess it's always possible. I need to check the Horus Heresy like reading guide and see if there's any information on if he does show up again or not. At least trying to get an idea without spoiling it too much for myself. I wish there was a wiki page that you could read on like Primarchs and shit like that, where you don't get spoiled about, you know, their impending death. Because I knew Ferris died in Fulgrim, but like I looked it up. I ended up looking it up because I was like, oh yeah, I want to read more about, you know, the 10th Legion, and then it's like their Primarch dead, and I'm like, oh, well, fuck. Where'd that piece go? Oh, buddy, you might not have. Well, I hope that no one looks at your back, because you're gonna be missing a pocket. That's okay. Just a little pocket missing. Oh man, that goes on so nicely. But yeah, rest in peace, Ferris. I really am curious about what Primarch is actually coming back next. That's gonna be really cool. They're heavily outgunned right now. So we need a new loyalist Primarch. Sooner rather than later. Because if it's later, it's going to get worse for the Imperium. But yeah, no, the books have been really good, and I cannot wait to keep reading. I'm just going in chronological order at this point. So, well, not chrono. I'm going in release order. So, Alpha Legion is the current thing on the docket, and then Mechanicum next. I can't remember. It's not too far. I know. I think Thousand Suns is the 10th book, give or take. I know I'm off by a little bit, but I'm just trying to remember. Do it offhand. Yo, Mr. Gino Troll. Thanks for the follow. I believe that's over on Twitch, so thank you for the follow. Let me know if you have any questions or anything you want me to talk about. I do like using these streams, kind of just yap for a little bit, but I also like being a chance for people to come in and talk to me. You know, when I'm not playing games or anything like that, you have a little bit more access to. I try to read all chat no matter what I'm doing, but when I'm literally just building, there's a lot of time to chat with me. So let me know. But yeah, I think for the Alpha Legion, it's just going to be funny seeing all of them all the time say that they're Alpharius. I wonder if that joke will ever get old. I don't think so. least not for them. They will probably think that joke is good no matter what. Let's get this arm actually. All right, and his pack goes on. And on this. Are all of them called 65? Okay, yeah, all of them are called 65. So I thought, just wanted to make sure. I'm gonna make sure I keep that in the view of y'all instead of putting it up under me where you guys can't see anything. All right, you are just normal, so on my heads. So you just get a normal little Space Marine head. And he gets. Let's see. What do I have? Give him one of the just blank ones. And I can put a salamander on it later. Once I actually paint. I think it's normal for most Warhammer, just people in general. I have one guy half painted, and then I have almost an entire army built, or just kind of sitting there waiting to be built, but not painted or primed. To some extent painted, but I have a pile of gray and black shame that is just waiting to actually be painted. And every time I post like an army update or anything like that, like a quick little edit, for the progress of the army. Uh, Without fail, I almost always get someone being like, "Oh, now you just have to paint it." Oh, yeah, don't ruin it for me. Because I don't know, it might just be trepidation. Scared, to paint it because I'm worried about it coming out like shit. But that's just something you kind of have to live with. It's this is a hard hobby to, you know, you can easily mess stuff up, but you can always get better, and you learn as you go. And you know, I just need to take the plunge, and I just haven't yet. Building is so much fucking fun, and it is what I prefer the most. I love building. Building is honestly, I think building was the thing that kind of cemented the hobby for me. Because a buddy of mine was like, "Oh well, you should get a list together, and you should start just start." And I bought a set of 3 aggressors, and I started building them, and it was a lot of fun. I loved building, and I thank the friends of mine who do play Warhammer and got me into it. I thank them all the time because it's a lot of fun. This is a really fun hobby, and and I say it all the time when people ask me, about Warhammer. I said, I think one of the best things about the hobby is that there's so many ways to get into Warhammer without ever touching a model. There's so many books, there's so many games, there's so much, and you can get into Warhammer feels like a million ways, and it's amazing. And it's so cool, that the hobby is open to that extent. And in a lot of cases, uh I have not met any of those super toxic people in the Warhammer community. My local Warhammer shop, because I don't have a local game store, I have a Warhammer shop about an hour away. The dudes in there are always super helpful when I have questions, and it's awesome. You don't you don't see that a lot, and like the subreddits that I've been in, there's been so many that are just good, and I just enjoy the fuck out of it. So, if you ever want to hop into Warhammer, I highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun. 38, 37. But to show off, let's see if it's not gonna. Can't get it. Oh, autofocus. Look at that. It actually worked this time. Using the phone is weird, trying to get it to look good. 40 minutes for the first guy. That's not too bad. We'll take that. So it'll be a relatively normal length stream for me, as long as my back doesn't start hurting too bad. That will be one thing that'll be changing soon. Next month I will be buying a new chair. I just need to decide if I want to take the plunge and actually get a secret lab, or if I want to get something a little bit less expensive. I think it's Ewan Racing is a brand I keep seeing. And hell, if they can make they make a chair that can support Boogie, I think probably be perfect for me. Though I am definitely not as big as Boogie. It would just be probably a good chair. Yeah, current one I have sucks ass. $100 Walmart chair, because my other chair was starting to break and I just had to get something. Not fun. What chapter you play? I this will be a salamanders chapter. So these will be a flame strike salamanders. So I'm really excited to kind of actually. Why I am excited to start painting them. I want my green boys, but yeah, no, salamanders is the chapter that I play. Um, though I've been looking at potentially after I kind of start getting these painted and done, I might dive into orcs because I every single orc model I see is just fucking awesome. I love the orc models, especially the cars. The Daka Jet, the fucking truck, the big out like orcs is just insanely cool. They get some really cool looking models. So I got a set of these in the Dark Angels Combat Patrol. Yeah, yeah, these are just the normal box of them. Um, so Dark Angels are really fucking cool, and I got probably 3K in orcs. Yeah, I've heard that the orcs are like a massive money sink when it comes to their stuff because like I think someone made the joke that they're like, oh, I want to do the green swarm, and it's like 120 boys. It's fucking insane that you need that many, at least for it to be good. Yeah, these are part of a 2K salamander army, a 2,000 point salamander army. These are the miscellaneous three, because I've already built a sergeant and two others. So these will be my other three to make the full squad of six. It's been a lot of eBay and deals along with a new resin printer. Yeah, I thought about doing. I have a resin printer, and I've thought about starting to print some of it, and it would save me a lot of money if I did. But I I think as I said earlier, in case you weren't here, like one of my favorite parts is building. And resin does there are some people who do resin stuff that allows you to kind of build. Because I paid for a Vulcan Hastan model that was, I'm pretty sure, was resin. And it I was able to I built him. So it was pretty similar to the actual one you buy, but I got tired of
that one being out of stock constantly. And I'm also really hopeful that hopeful with the new, since it's on the horizon, salamanders are getting some love. Really hoping we get either an upgrade for Vulcan Histon, because he's like still like the plastic cast stuff, and he's like small. So hoping for a Primaris version of him. And then I know people in the world of the Reddit are really hopeful for Vulcan to come back, and I would love for Vulcan to come back, but I think they need a lot more books for salamanders to kind of, because if it's true that they need to collect all of his relics, I think we only have like 4 of the 7, so it'll be a lot of time before, if they don't start writing. Gotta get on that, Nick Career, however you say your name, the writer. Yeah, building the kit's the best. Dude, Vulcan is coming back. Gotta believe. Oh, I know Vulcan's coming back. He lives. We know he lives. But I feel like I feel like it's too soon probably for I don't think they're giving salamanders that much love. We are an insanely popular chapter in general, but something I've kind of noticed is like you gotta show GW that you want it, so that they can make sure you're spending, like they want you to spend money. That's what they care about. So Dark Angels, massive selling point. Everyone loves the Lion. Everyone, so I understand Dark Angels players. Because I think those were the two I was between. It was like Dark Angels or Salamanders. And Dark Angels have a lot of their shit now that's separate. So I might pick up some Dark Angel stuff at some point. But you just kind of have to wait and see. But I do believe Vulcan's coming back. I'm not one of those deniers. It's harder to kill a mountain than it is to, or it's easier to kill a mountain than it is to kill Vulcan. I think that was Hoodguard that made that joke. But yeah, I love building, so that's what I'm definitely I'll keep doing. Maybe if I get lucky. I've been scouring Facebook Marketplace, but I've noticed a lot of people who like start trying to like sell their stuff. They don't want to take it at a loss, and it's like, fair, I get it. You spent money on it. I managed to pick up the Christmas Super Battle. Excited to build my Lion. Oh yeah, that's fair. I need to get better on that, because like I wanted to. I know my other army that I want to do at some point is Krieg. I fucking love the Death Corps of Krieg, but like their shit's probably gonna be sold out forever because they got so much stuff recently, and it's probably gonna be a bitch to get some of that stuff for a while. So I'm hoping maybe next time I go to my local game shop that they'll have some stuff, and I'll probably pick something up, because at some point I'm going to start painting, but I really don't want to start painting till I have a setup in where my paint setup is, because I don't like, because this is my office. I do not, my craft place is not in my office, it's in the basement. So I want to have like something down there so that I can do like similar stuff without trying to like either carry my computer, which is fucking massive. I'm not trying to carry a full fucking rig up and downstairs, once a week. So I want to get something set up down there to where I could probably just do all of this down there, and then I can start painting. So for a while, it'll probably just be the building, and people will get tired of me building. One day, I'm sure. But, for now, we'll just keep building. Yeah, I know Salamander's got a Christmas Battle Force at one time, and I was looking into that, and I think it's, if any of them still exist, people are trying to sell them for like $500, and I'm like, mm, not doing that. Scalpers are the worst part of any hobby, and I feel like 40K gets them like 40K gets them even worse than like some of the other fucking hobbies. Because holy shit. Um Especially a lot of the books. I saw some of the books have been like crazy expensive, and it's like, what the hell, guys? Or like the limited edition books. Like they just, people get them first and they're just like, yes. No one else gets to have fun and play or and read these. If I give it up for anything less than triple the price, I will die. There it goes. All right. This is how I did it last time. Probably do shield and gun, so that I can have some extra stuff. So we're doing 10. You know what? You have an old dog when they fart and you smell it and you think they shit somewhere. Quincy, are you okay, buddy? That was noxious. That smells awful. I know you smell that too, Sage. So I will say, TJ, if you're still in chat, still listening, um, you should join the Discord and post pics once you start building your lion. Um, I'd love to see some update pictures from it. I might have to, if I start getting enough people in there for from the Warhammer stuff specifically, I will have to make a channel for stuff so that people can post updates and progress pictures and stuff, because it'd be cool to see some of some progress and work done by people who sit here and listen to me yap. It's starting to storm here. Let's see. Oh, excuse me. Damn, coming down hard. I know you guys can't hear that, but that's fucking crazy. We have not had rain like that in a while. At least not that, you could hear against the house because it's coming down so hard. We just gotta be hopeful. Don't lose power, because that would fucking suck. Nice. So now we just gotta get his pauldrons on, and then throw a head on him. You're okay, Sage. You're okay. I know. It's allowed to rain. I know. Okay. Come here. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. Yeah. Alright, off. Good girl. Alright. Now just a head. And we'll give him one of the ones with a seal on it. The Oaths of Moment, unless they change the name of them in 40k. I think they're still oath papers, but I don't know if they're still called like Oath of Moment and stuff like that. Right. Hey. There is Marine number 2. That one actually took a lot less longer. That one only took about 20 minutes. And well, actually, I need to get his pack on. I forgot that. It's a little bit longer. All right, there. Now you actually have it. I do really like the kits for these guys. They're so simple. They're so easy. Um, I'm sure someone has an opposite opinion where they do not like the easiness of this kit, but hey, each their own. I struggled so much the previous 2 weeks on the fucking uh Land Redeemer Crusader. I'm fine with I'm fine with an easy kit this week. Remember this guy. This guy's was a little weird. Shit. I don't mean to drop that there.
It's stuck. Look at that. Hey, that's a nice little. Wasn't as bad this time because I remembered to put the what's it called? The sheath on first. You okay there, Sage? Hit the green screen. Did you hit the green screen? Let's see, and then there's. I definitely did that one, so I think I might either do the holding on. Yeah, I might do the one where he's holding on to the sword. We'll do the point. And then this guy's really easy because they're just like, oh well, let's not waste another page. Let's have it all done. Nice and simple. I should have brought my other guys upstairs for reference so that I could look at see what I already have instead of just thinking I remember it that. Oh, excuse me. Thinking I remember it that way. It will be okay. So, 12 and 13. Oh, what? Come here. Come here. You're okay. Oh, I know. You're okay. I know. Okay. We're all okay. I know. You're okay. Come here. Wanna come say hi? Come here. Come on. Where are you coming? Come over here. Come on. Come on. I know. Come here. Oh, we're not gonna do all that. We're not gonna do all that. We'll give. Right, we'll give that a second. There we go. And Aldrin. I think it's the. I think another one that I really like about this one is it gives you so many extra bits. Like there's so many things here like that I could potentially use on other models if I wanted to spruce some stuff up, do some kit bashing. Like it gives you so many bits. It gives just so much. It's so nice. We love the gray stuff. Next is the pack, which is right here, because I've already clipped it. Didn't want to go on there for a second. Then his shield goes on his back. And then he gets this will be my seal guy. He'll just have all the seals on him. And then he also gets the final non-sergeant head. And then these guys are all ready to go outside of just getting put on bases. All right. Yeah. Dropping it. But I'm gonna give this guy a little bit of extra time to kind of cure, because his back I'll need to probably give a little bit more attention. But there you have it. Honestly, that's outside of not basing them. That's pretty good. So quick little hour and a half stream. If you follow me for more than just the Warhammer stuff, check me out tomorrow. We're going to be playing some Marvel Rivals. There's currently a video live on the channel for Marvel Rivals. Highly recommend you go watching that. Put some time into that. I'm working on another Marvel Rivals video. And then Saturday, I think the boys are trying to get a big group together for Lethal Company. So hopefully we'll see some Lethal Company played on Saturday. But I hope you all enjoyed, and thanks for coming to chat with me, and thanks for all the new followers, and I hope you guys have a great night.